Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we're going to do our first initial rinse and also the slickness test on this test panel here, which we 24 hours ago applied these 5 ceramic detailers to. So what we're doing is we're going to test which one of these lasts the longest, which one feels the slickest, looks the best, has the best water behavior, and will it mask the better behavior given by a true ceramic coating. Because a lot of these products are sold as toppers for your ceramic coating. And something I've always thought is, will these just mask the better water behavior of the actual ceramic coating you've applied, or the sealant or wax that you're using as the base protection? Doesn't have to be a coating, but that's just what we're testing. So at the top half of this panel, we've actually applied Carpro Sea Quartz UK 3.0. So there's a line about halfway down. Then we have a little gap. Then we have, on this side, we have just a little square with just this ceramic coating, and then just a little square here with absolutely no protection at all. Then each one of these little sections, I actually put little tape lines at the bottom just to make it easier, because I still haven't bought a paint pen to write which is which. But so we've got in this first section here, up the top, on top of the ceramic coating, we've got Carpro Elixir, and then at the bottom, on top of the bare polished paint, there is Carpro Elixir. Then we have the Gyeon, then we have the Lithium, then the Mothers, and lastly we have the Meguiars. So yeah, I applied these just over 24 hours ago. They were all very easy to apply, and it was, I will add, just in case you didn't watch the application video, it's been about 6 weeks since I applied the ceramic coating, and this panel has just sat, stored away, waiting for it to be a long enough time where I can actually apply products on top. So yeah, what we're going to do is we have our trusty Carpro foam block. I'm going to be just very non-scientifically seeing which one seems the slickest. So to start, let's just grab this, place it on the ceramic coated section, which is here, and you can see the ceramic coating itself isn't very slick. So not really going anywhere. And then if we come down to the bare paint, even grippier. So if we come over to the Carpro Elixir, you can see it slides straight off, so definitely made the ceramic coating slicker. So that's a reason why you'd want to use one of these on top of your coating. And then on the base paint with just the Elixir, also super slick. So that one definitely felt the slickest with the wipe off. Let's see how it plays out. So now we have the Gyeon ceramic detailer. So also super slick. Definitely not moving as fast as it did with the Carpro. And then for the base layer, also added a lot of slickness, as you can see. So next along, we have the Lithium. So up the top there for the Lithium. So it actually felt pretty slick. But I remember thinking at the time of applying, it didn't feel as slick as the Carpro and the Gyeon. So there we go, that shows. And then for the base, definitely added a fair bit of slickness. All right, and next up, the Mothers. This one didn't feel the slickest at the time, and yeah, you can see a little bit slower gliding off. And then the base, pretty slow. And last up, the Meguiars. So also not the slickest. And on the base section, yeah, not the greatest. So slickest seems to be the Carpro, which is what I thought at the time. So that's the Carpro, definitely the slickest. I'm gonna say second, Gyeon. Third would be Lithium, which just happens to be the order that they're in. And the Mothers and the Meguiars are pretty similar. Not the slickest. So yeah, there we go. Not the biggest deal breaker for using a product, but just some people are interested in having really slick paint. And as you saw, ceramic coating itself doesn't make the paint that slick. It's not really what it's known for this product anyway, I should say. I shouldn't generalize all ceramic coatings, just this one isn't the slickest. They do have a topper which you can use, which will make it slicker and avoid water spots, but just basing it off what I use, it's not the slickest feeling product. So that's why these are popular, to make your paint a little slicker. It's never really worried me, but yeah. So moving on, we're going to do a rinse. So we're going to see how these all look. So yeah, let's do that now. Okay, so now we're going to give it a rinse. So let's just go a bit of a sheet all the way across the top. So you can see the top all looks amazing. Here at the bottom, that's where we have no protection at all. So you can see there's nothing there, so that's why it's sheeting. So we're obviously able to easily flood that little section. Whereas the top, there's the coating, it won't stick at all. So here we have the Carpro elixir. So is that really masking anything? I'm going to say no at this stage. And at the bottom, so you can see at the bottom by itself, it doesn't seem to be as effective. So it does really seem to play well with the ceramic coating, which that is really good to see. I wasn't really expecting that. I thought it would be kind of the same. So it seems like it kind of bonds with the coating. So yeah, there we go at the bottom again. And I know this is above, so the water is running down, but you can just see as I'm holding the water on there, it's running off quicker. Okay, so moving on to the Gyeon. So there's the Gyeon on top of the coating. And there's the Gyeon by itself. So similar to the Carpro, you can kind of almost flood. So there you go, you can basically flood these bottom sections. And the Gyeon does seem to sheet the water off a little quicker than the Carpro. But yeah, both of them definitely work better on top of the coating, which yeah, I'm really stoked to see that. Those are both from companies that make ceramic coatings. So let's move on to the other three products. We have Lithium, which this is their topper for their spray sealant, which is a ceramic sealant, I guess they call it. But let's see how it does compared to the Gyeon and the Carpro. So I do feel like it's holding the water a little bit more than the Gyeon. At the bottom, by itself, it seems to work better than the Gyeon. So you can see it's definitely quicker than the Gyeon by itself, but doesn't seem to bond with the coating as well. Next up, the Mothers. So the Mothers, I feel like sort of stepping down. It's not quite as good as the Lithium. Pretty similar. And for the bottom section, yeah, so it depends sort of how you hold the hose. Okay, so again, it seems somewhat quicker than the Lithium to sheet the water off. And last up, we have the Meguiars. Okay, so the Meguiars seems like it works with the coating a little better. So the Meguiars looking more similar to the Gyeon and the Carpro, which in a video I did watch on this, that's the same results that I saw. So that's good to see. And then by itself, yeah, it seems to do pretty well. So yeah, I'm definitely liking that Meguiars a lot. Yeah, so there we go. That's pretty interesting. I'm going to just do a beading test as well. So I'm going to put the hose into a mist function and just go over it. I may just quickly dry this off first. So I'll pick the camera back up once I have done that. Okay, so we're in a mist function on the hose. Let's just go over this whole thing. All right, so there we have the coating, the Carpro on the coating, the Gyeon on the coating, Lithium also on top, the mothers, and the Meguiars. So now we'll come back, we'll go over at them on where they're applied, just base protection. So here we have absolutely nothing at all. As you can see, still beading the water. It's just what clean paint will do. But yeah, not really nice tight round beads like in the Carpro, the Gyeon, the Lithium, the mothers, and the Meguiars. Now, which one of these to me looks the best for the base protection? The Meguiars does look really good. Mothers, not quite as good. The Lithium looks really good. Gyeon looks like amazing, as does the Carpro. So I'm going to say top three easily: Carpro, Gyeon, Meguiars. Oh, the Lithium actually is, yeah. The mothers is the only one that doesn't look quite as good, but really there's not much in it. They all look great. As for at top, they have all really done an amazing job by not masking the water behaviour of the coating from the seams, from what it seems. But I'm just going to go over, hold the hose on in the mist, and just have a close-up look at exactly how they all look. So that's just the coated section. Here's the Carpro. The Gyeon, Lithium, the mothers, and the Meguiars. Doing that onto the bottom section. There's the bare paint, the Carpro, the Gyeon. And so the Gyeon's a little bit more hydrophobic, I think, than the Carpro. The Lithium. So Lithium, definitely the most hydrophobic out of those three on the base section. The mothers also looks a little bit better. And the Meguiars, I'm going to say the Meguiars looks the best, followed by the Lithium, then the mothers, then the Gyeon, then the Carpro. So if you're looking to apply one of these as just base protection, that's what you'll get. And for the top, they all surprisingly seem to work amazing on top of the coating. You can see the total difference in the water behaviour. So yeah, that's pretty surprising. I'm actually, didn't expect them all to look so good on top of the ceramic coating. I know that's what they're kind of advertised as, but there we go. So that's with just the initial application. So if you're applying these every time you wash, then great. But what I want to see now is over the next coming weeks, as we wash this, as this panel sits outside in the sun, do they continue looking like that? Or as they wear away, will they start masking the ceramic coating looking like this section here where there's nothing? That's why we've got plain ceramic coating, plain untouched paint to compare it as we go across the panel. So yeah, there we go. This is one that I'm definitely keen to see how it plays out. Yeah, these are all products that are advertised as toppers, so let's see how they do. Obviously, initial, they look great, really impressed with them all. But let's just see how it plays out. So yeah, that's going to be the ongoing test now for the next however long it lasts, month, 2 months, we will see. So let me know down below which one you think you would spend your money on so far, or if you have used any of these, how you found they've gone. Did you use it on a ceramic coating or on top of a wax or another sealant? Then yeah, let me know down below. Always keen to hear the results that you guys have found in your own product testing or this usage. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this. Definitely give it a thumbs up down below if you did. And if you haven't already subscribed, definitely subscribe to the channel so you can keep up to date with this test and plenty other product test videos. But with all that said, until next time, I'll catch you guys later.